Hi, I'm Ruby Lewis. Welcome to my Italian kitchen. Pesto is simply made with basil leaves, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, nuts, and grated cheese. First, I start with a high-quality extra virgin olive oil, which contributes to the freshness and the delicious flavor of the pesto. Pine nuts are traditionally used in basil pesto and yield a smooth and creamy pesto. Also, almonds and walnuts can be used instead of pine nuts. Almonds are sweet but fairly hard, so they give a coarse and granular texture. My personal favorite is walnuts. I always toast the nuts as it brings out the flavor of them, and I will toast the nuts with the garlic in a dry skillet on the stove top. The basil needs to be briefly soaked and washed and then pat dry with a cotton towel or paper towels. All the leaves should be stripped from the stems and placed in a bag. I like to use a rolling pin to bruise the leaves once they've been put into the bags because it allows the basil to release more of its flavor. Toast the nuts and the garlic in a heavy skillet over medium heat. Stir frequently until golden and fragrant. It only takes about 4 minutes. Take the walnuts and the garlic out of the pan and put them into your food processor fitted with the metal blade. Allow them to cool there after you have taken the skin off of the garlic. After they have cooled, then go ahead and put your basil in and enough oil so that it will make a nice smooth product. Then I add a little bit of butter and continue processing, and if I need to add a little more olive oil, I do, until it becomes smooth and has a nice creamy texture to it. After this has been completed, I go ahead and take the basil out of my food processor, put it in a small bowl, and add my Parmesan cheese to it. Be sure and taste it before you add any salt, and make sure that you get it suited to your taste. Just right. If I'm making basil pesto to be used to dress pasta, the first thing I do is place a large stock pot on the stove top to boil my pasta in. Once the water has almost reached boiling point, I start making my pesto. After the pesto is prepared, I cook the pasta, drain it, and place the pasta in a serving bowl and toss it with enough pesto to achieve a balance of flavors. You will want to use just enough sauce to enliven the pasta but not overwhelm it. There should never be extra sauce in the bottom of your serving dish after you have served your pasta. If there is, you've used too much sauce. I like to toss my cooked pasta with the pesto in the serving bowl rather than on top of the stovetop in a skillet because the heat can diminish the beautiful color of the pesto. Pesto is one of my favorite pasta sauces. Buon appetito!